Peace world, and welcome to Conscious Crusade YouTube page. I'm Akil, and you guys know how we do. A little bit of movement, a lot of breathing, because after all, movement and motion is like lotion for the muscles and the joints. Do listen to your body. Do what you can. You may want to consult a physician in that whole bit if you have any extenuating circumstances. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And here, we're going to get started in child's pose. Big toes touch, knees are wide, push your glutes back to your heels, reach to your fingertips, relax your forehead, naturally breathe. 5 to 10 breaths, just settling in. Being mindful to use the diaphragm. The diaphragm expands when you inhale, and the diaphragm collapses when you exhale. And if you want, go ahead and declare an intention for this movement session. And we'll press into our palms, making our way to the table. From the table, we'll start off with a little cat-cow, moving up our spines. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling, pressing through your palms, round your spine, tucking your chin to your chest. Exaggerate the movement. You want to create space in your vertebra. Don't forget to tilt that pelvis towards your forehead at the end so you can target the lower back. Sometimes I walk my knees towards my wrist so I can get to my lower back. And when I go into cow, sometimes I walk my knees back. Again, a few more sessions. And from here, transition into plank. I got a nice strong back. This is a modified plank, right? If you want to go further, curl the toes under and go into traditional plank. We don't want sagging here. Engage the core, press through your palms, push your back out of your shoulders. Breathe. And then we'll lower the little push up, elbows scraping the sides, and come onto our bellies for a little scorpion pose. So, extend the arm out, come up to the fingertips, and take the opposite foot toward that wrist. And then go to the other side. See what I'm doing? Alternate this a few times. Making sure we're breathing. And then maybe on that third time, hold a little bit. Breathing. And also take this hand and reach it toward the other opposite side. Opening up your chest and your shoulders. A nice twist in the waist. Be here for a few breaths before going to the other side. Same rules apply. Be here. Breathing. Maybe reach that opposite hand. And make our way back onto our bellies. Slide our hands up under our elbows. Curl the knees under. Push up in the plank. Lower back to low push up. And then go into upward facing dog. Heart goes for the ceiling. Make sure to get your neck out of your shoulders. Heart goes toward the ceiling, shoulder blades join together. Upward facing dog. Transition down facing dog by dropping the knees, curling the toes under, hips up and back. First down facing dog. You know the drill. Walk your dog. Bend the right knee, straighten the left, push your hips high, alternate that a few times. Also shaking the head, yes or no. And then inhale on your toes. And exhale, heels go toward the mat. Push your hips high. Downward facing dog. Look in between the hands. Bend your knees, feet to hands. Inhale your back flat, your spine long. Exhale, bend your knees, lay your belly on top of your quads. Grab opposite elbows, sway. Waking up those hamstrings. And also bounce. Turn here so you can see how it looks. A nice long neck. Shaking my head gently, yes and no, ears away from my shoulders. Come to stand, release your fingertips, tuck your chin to your chest. This way. Bend your knees and slowly come to stand. Your head is the last thing that lifts. Let's swing to the tops of our mats in mountain pose. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, soft knees, flat back fold. Look at your knees, look at your quads. Inhale your back flat. Plant the hands, make your way to plank. Elbows can be down or up. Elbows tuck to the sides, low push up. Inhale into your back bend, upward facing dog. Transition, down dog. Breathing. One more breath. Shaking the head gently, yes and no. And after you exhale, look in between your hands. Bend your knees, feet to hands. Inhale your back flat. And exhale, fold. Look at your knees, look at your quads. We will look up first. Arms spread wide as we come to stand. Our palms touch up top. And we'll lower our hands to heart center. Hands at our sides, Samasti, Tahi. From mountain pose. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, half moon. Inhale back up to stand. Exhale to the opposite side. One more time to the side. Inhale back up to center. Exhale over to this side. I want to be here for a breath or two. Maybe spiraling our heart open toward the ceiling. Definitely keep your weight in this foot. Be here for one last inhale. Reach on the exhale. Inhale back up to center. And exhale over to the opposite side. Same rules apply. Maybe spiral your heart open toward the ceiling. Definitely keeping weight in this foot. Be here for an inhale. And reach further on the exhale. Inhale back up to center. And exhale, go ahead and fold forward. Shake your head gently, yes and no. Lift and lengthen your spine as you inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Step one foot back as far as you can. And then go back and forth on the ball of that foot. Drop the knee. Uncurl the toe. Push up off his front. Inhale. Exhale, belly and pelvis forward. Then go ahead and straighten that leg. Flex the toes. Belly and pelvis forward. Straighten that leg, flex the foot. Last time, belly and pelvis forward, and we're going to be here for 3 to 5 breaths. Every time you exhale, maybe sink, surrender more. And after that last exhale, let's go ahead and straighten this front leg, flex those toes. Inhale your back flat, exhale forward. It's okay to keep a soft bend in the knee. 3 to 5 breaths here, but flexing those toes really focuses on the hamstring. Be here for one last inhale. And exhale. Once you exhale, lift up your torso. Place that front foot down, frame it, pick up that back knee, and step the back foot up to meet the front. Lift and lengthen your spine, plant the hands, and let's go to the other side. Remember, back and forth on the ball of this foot. Drop the knee, uncurl the toe, push up off this front quad. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Last time, and we're going to be here for a few reps. And again, every time I exhale, I want to surrender. One more. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Yes, flex those toes. I like a nice flat back. And we're breathing. And again, check out the slight bend in the knee. The knee is soft. Hold here for one more full and complete unrushed breath. Lift up your torso. Step on the accelerator. Frame this front foot. Pick up the back foot. Step the back foot up to meet the front. Lift and lengthen your spine. Plant your hands. Lift it with a plank. Let's do our vinyasa. Low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Transition to downward facing dog. From here, let's take the right foot. Step in between the hands. Making sure the knee is over the ankle. If not, grab the Achilles, pull it forward. Spiral the back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Inhale the arms up, warrior one. And we're breathing. Attempting to square the hips by anchoring down the pinky side of that back foot and attempting to square the hips and breathing. One more breath. And straighten this front leg. Right hand toward the front, left hand toward the back. Heel toe so that your front heel is in line with the back instep. Relax your shoulders and sink into warrior two. Breathing. Keep the torso stacked over the pelvis. Beautiful. I keep sliding this front foot out because I can get a little lower. After 3 to 5 breaths, straighten this front leg. These toes point this way. These toes point the other way. And we're going into warrior one, so I want to angle this heel out 45 degrees. And then go to frame the ears, warrior one on this side. It may look different, it definitely feels different. But warrior one on this side. I'm still trying to square my hips in this direction, anchoring the pinky side down to that foot. And we're breathing. One more breath. And after you exhale, straighten this front leg. Left hand reaches, right hand reaches. Heel toe so that this heel is in line with the instep. Tilt your pelvis forward, relax your shoulders, and sink into warrior two on this side. Breathing. Torso stacked over the pelvis, shoulders relaxed. And slowly straighten this leg. These toes. Point them toward the front of the room. You at least want to legs with distance in between your feet. Toes slightly, big toes slightly pointed up at each other. Hands on your hips. Or better yet, let's clasp our hands behind us. And then send our clasped hands toward the mat as we inhale to open up our chest and shoulders. Exhale, clasp hands, fold forward. Yes. Now we're breathing. Left the head hang heavy, long neck. Hold here for 5, 4. Inhale. Sigh it out. Inhale up to a flat back. Hands on your hips. Elbows in nice and tight. Tuck your chin in your chest. Slowly come to standing. From here, heel toe your feet in slightly. As we get ready to go into yogic squat, you want to match with distance in between your feet. And from here, let's sink down in our yogic squat. Elbows inside the knees. Glutes down, chest up. Using my elbows to open up my knees. Breathing. Slight movement. Rocking side to side in yogic squat. Happy hips. And then we'll make our way onto our backs. Extend the legs. Inhale the arms up. Slight bend in the knees. Exhale, fold. And once you fold as far as you can, you go ahead and grab your calves, shins, ankles, or your toes, or your feet. And breathe. So your legs will start to straighten. And just do the 5 breaths here. And we'll slowly lift up and make our way onto our backs. Knees are bent, feet are hips width distance apart, ankles up on your knees, and bridge pose. Inhale, exhale, lift. Lower down on the inhale, exhale, lift. I'm engaging the soles of my feet. I'm driving with my pelvis, pushing with my glutes. Bridge. I'm going to go as far as I can. My chest is going to chase my chin, but my chin will run away from my chest. Can you grab your ankles maybe? Or maybe you can clasp your hands, or nothing at all. But think back then, think heart open. Bridge pose. Be here. 2 more breaths. And the exit, tippy toes, tilt your pelvis high and slowly lower down onto the mat. And let's hug our knees into our bodies. Rock from side to side. Rocking forwards and back. Give yourself a good squeeze and roll the ankles. Roll the ankles in the opposite direction. Extend one leg down the mat. This is my left leg down the mat. I have my right knee. I'm going to roll over onto my left hip. And I'm going to reach and look right. Three to 5 breaths here. Keeping the blood flowing. Make my way back onto my back. Hug the knees into the body again. This time I'm going to keep the left leg, extend the right leg down the mat, roll over onto my right hip, and reach and look left. Detoxifying twist for the win. Breath. And once you exhale, make your way back onto your backs. A little inversion. Get our hearts over our brains. So, shoulder stand. Make sure once you get your feet up in the air, you're not turning your head from side to side. So the back of your neck, get it comfortable, get it stable, and keep it there. And then roll onto your back. Bring your hands as close to your neck as possible, and your elbows as close together as possible. And then you send your feet toward the ceiling. And then you want to drive your pelvis forward to create a straight line from your collarbone to your toes. And act like you're walking in high heels on the clouds. And breathe. Shoulder stand. Y'all know what's happening. My heart is higher than my brain, so my brain is getting fresh blood. Ten to 15 breaths. On the exit, release your hands, pike, and then use your core to lower down with some control. Before making your way into your final posture, which is Shavasana, palms are face up and away from your body. Feet naturally toward the corners of your mat. Shoulder blades drawn together, and blink your eyes closed. Land in your Shavasana. While you're in Shavasana, try scanning the body. Any place you feel resistance, see if you can surrender. I suggest at least a 5-minute Shavasana. Before bringing your body back to life by gently wiggling your fingers and your toes, making circles with your ankles and your wrists, giving yourselves a good morning stretch. Hugging your knees into your body one last time. Before making your way over onto your favorite side, resting in a comfortable fetal position. And I'd like to suggest that you keep your eyes closed while you use your hands to push yourselves up into a comfortable seated position. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale the arms up, palms touch. And let's lower the hands to heart center, pressing the thumbs into the sternum. Lift your spine, relax your elbows and your shoulders. And blink the eyes open. Hey gang, nice short brief movement series, because after all, movement in motion is like lotion for the muscles and the joints. And this is the path of the yoga. Enlighten me, I'm to enlighten each and every one of you. Namaste. So yo, thanks for moving with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feedback is encouraged, and enjoy the rest of your day. All right? Peace.